Hello, everyone. This is Alan McNabb with Image Building Media, and we are a full-service internet marketing company in Tampa. And we've been writing, we've got about 3 articles out on Google's 2020 core algorithm update. That was May 4th. And of course, they don't have very many of these. And typically when they come out with a core update, it rocks the internet marketing world and businesses because of the volatility and the changes in rankings. And indeed, we're noticing that again with this core update, although things are starting to settle down a little bit, but we still don't know everything that's involved with it. And hopefully some of the things, some of the changes are going to get themselves worked out and going to, increase in quality rankings, and some of the consternation will be reversed. So I do want to share a few thoughts with you today. And as we've been writing about this just a little bit, of course, we did our first blog on May 7th. And we just following up a little bit with this release. And we noticed that on the 5th, there was a lot of volatility with search rankings, and Mozcast is one of the few very succinct, easy to read barometers. And the temperature, higher the temperature, the more volatility. On May 5th, it was 112, I believe, yes. And so it settled down a little bit, and it's picked up a little bit here today. So that on the 12th, it was 92 degrees. So it's heating up just a little bit. And we've noticed, especially with local search, I'll show you that a little bit. We've also written about that some. Still, things aren't evened out with local search. There's still some low quality business listings, it would seem, that we've never seen before. That are in the 3-pack. Those are the top 3 listings on Maps that also appears on the front page of Google near the top. And some of the very super high quality companies no longer appearing there and are much further down in local results. And some of the low quality companies are being displayed by default up in the higher ones. So we've done a little, well, I wouldn't say research. We've written about that, talked about it. We've got just showing what we found, and I'll share a little bit with you on that also today. So I think I'll do that right now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go over to show you, just how to check your search rankings very easily. Just open up a Google incognito browser, which is starts you with a cache-free session. So if you run some results and you want to run them again, make sure you open up another incognito browser for that. It's not perfect. You get much more accurate results if you use software meant exactly for this. One of our favorite tools is SEO Power Suite. And but this is just a quick, easy, down and dirty way to look at it. So we did simply the search for internet marketing, Tampa internet marketing, which is something we watch quite a bit. And notice as we go to the top and down into the 3-pack that these listings have been quite volatile. As a matter of fact, right after the core update, these were changing every day. Be different companies there. And what's traditionally would think would be lower quality companies that perhaps aren't on the first page, or you maybe have to go a few pages down in Google before they're actually listed in their organic results. They were appearing in the 3-pack. So that settled down a little bit, but still the quality is not what it ought to be. And basically with our research, a little bit of research, and we wrote about this a few days ago. We've got some animated GIFs there. I did notice that if you do sort with high quality rankings, then you'll see things a little bit different there. So I'm hoping that Google changes that and has the high ranking results come up at the top, highest ranking results at the top, and also in the 3-pack. And maybe we'll see that change in a little while. Of course, Neil Patel is always out front of what's happening with these things. He does writes some great articles, and I certainly encourage you to follow him. Great research and analysis. And he did write about this, it's been a couple of days maybe. Just did some very good analysis. And if I can summarize, as a business owner, very concerned about our rankings on Google search results, and also as we're helping customers, our clients, with their rankings. We're very interested in his analysis, and this is what we've also seen. As Google continues to change their algorithm, they continue to move more toward high quality content and a good user experience. And Neil, with his analysis, found that those sites that are diligently working toward that, producing regular, good, high quality content, that's meaningful, that's, contributes to the body of knowledge, that is helpful for, their followers, and to do so with a good user experience. A lot of those companies, they weren't hurt by this. Some of them are doing better. And we found that to be true, with the exception that the local search results are not showing at the top the highest quality. They've got some low quality showing more at the top. And I hope that gets back to where by default, the higher quality local search listings are at the top. So we'll see what happens with that. So, what should you do? Number one, if your search rankings have been hurt, don't try to fix things. It may not be broke. Things are also tilted toward the COVID-19 because there's been a lot of people searching for that. So you may be looking at a particular topic, and then perhaps you'll be shown COVID-19 information first because so many people are searching for that. So that's going to change over time as we get the COVID-19 behind us. That's going to change, and things are going to be normalizing. And also the local search appearing on Google Maps, appearing in the 3-pack on the first page of Google. Hopefully that's going to normalize where the top rated companies appear by default at the top of those results. So for right now, if you've gone down in search rankings, I wouldn't try to make any, don't try to fix it. It might not be broke. And also the other thing with that is take this opportunity to be checking your Google My Business listing and checking to see that everything is done with your profile there. Checking to see that everything is filled out, make sure that, of course, that it's verified, make sure that your hours are there, make sure that your category is correct, make sure especially your primary category is correct. If you can add any more information there, such as the products that you sell, and you've got a price and you've got a description, the more you do that, the better. If you've got a promotion that you're running, especially because of COVID-19, put that in there. Make sure you've got images in there. So just make sure your Google My Business is filled out the way that it ought to be, that it is as complete as possible. And also be checking your website. Just make sure your address, wherever it appears, is correct, that is the same as what you've got on Google My Business and on all your other social profiles and directory profiles, and perhaps work on local citations some more to get some more of those. but just make sure your website is in good shape, that your SEO is good. Check to see if there's anything needs to be done. If you've been putting off some projects, maybe go on and get those done. And as Neil suggests, go on and update your content. If you've got some older content, let's bring it up to date. If it's not applicable anymore, maybe you're going to get rid of that. You're going to do a redirect to something that is current on the topic. And where possible, that dated content, try to bring that up to be evergreen. So there's some things you can be doing, but don't think that, something's broke that needs to be fixed, but do take the opportunity to improve your Google My Business, your other major profiles, your website, and your content. All right, so this is Alan McNabb with Image Building Media. We, again, are a full-service internet marketing company based in Tampa, and we're serving customers throughout the United States. So if you would like help with your search rankings and with your local search ranking, we'd be happy to consult with you at no charge, free consultations, and to see what we might be able to do for you. So thank you so much for being with me, and look forward to seeing you again soon.